Hi folks, this is a little story about a lost homemade lure that finally came back after 2 years or so. So let me tell you the little story which happened during past weeks. Right here you see the central lake, Hamburg city, the Alster Lake. So I'm zooming in. It happened in October 2012 that I was standing on this platform here after quite a few casts with spoons right out onto the lake without any response. I had tied on a homemade lure. It was the maiden voyage of that lure, and never used it before. It was one of my WeightShifter lures. So first cast went straight out, and after the fourth or fifth cast, I cast a real big pike of at least 90 centimeters, 36 inches, came following close to the platform, but didn't strike the lure, but I could clearly saw that pike. So after I pulled the lure out from the water, it slowly went back. So in attempt to probably make the pike to still bite my lures, I did some casts left, right, center, all around this platform, even moved to the end of the platform, cast this way. Well, unexpectedly, the neighbor platform of a yachting club up here, the water became much more shallower. So the lure snagged up there, very close to the platform of the yachting club, and I tossed and pulled. I couldn't get it out, and I could not access the this platform of the yachting club because it's private property. I could only walk on this public platform for public transport. So all my trials were in vain, and I had to snap the line. My lure was gone. Well, I was sad about it, and but after a few days I had forgotten about it. Alright. A bit north of this platform there is a canal leading into the Alster Lake. Got to make it smaller. Right, here's the platform, here's the canal, and somewhere up that canal there's a boat rental there, hiring out canoes and rowing boats to tourists. So by October this year, October 2014, I found a message on my Facebook account, and that someone wrote to me that he had found something orange in the Alster Lake with my name written on it, and if I wanted to have it back, I should drop him a line, which I did. Okay, now after having exchanged a few emails, just about 2 weeks ago or so, the orange thing with my name written on it came by mail. And the story goes that this guy, as I said before, was working in a boat rental somewhere at this canal, and during July or August, one of his customers had picked out this lure somewhere from a canal leading into the Alster Lake. He does not know the exact location, but this is the lure I had lost in October 2012. So I finally got it back after 2 years, and I assumed when I lost it, I snapped the line. The belly treble here was stuck into the river bottom. It's not that into the lake bottom. It's not very deep, just maybe 8 feet or 7 feet there, and this particular place is maybe only 5 feet. So you can see all the mud and sediment at the hook hanger here and the diving bill. The guy said it was all covered with black mud, only the top portion was still orange, and I assume this is why the customers of the boat rentals found it drifting, floating on the surface somewhere. And I assume that it had rested on the lake's bottom until the treble had entirely rusted away, so the lure popped up to the surface and drifted away. Don't know if you can see it, the rear treble is still there, but it's just hanging by a thread as well, almost rusted through here. And that guy said he had cleaned it with a sponge and soap water until he found my name written on it, which I write on all of my homemade lures, and Googled it and finally found my Facebook account to contact me. And okay, it happened on the maiden voyage of this lure, but I'm very much astonished that the lure is still in such a good condition. I mean, I estimated to have rested on the lake bottom for 1 to 1.5 years before it popped up to the surface, and it was not soaked with water, still was buoyant enough to float up, and even it's a WeightShifter lure with internal shifting weights, and they still move, so that means the wood did never swell up. The function is still there. And I'm pretty much amazed that I have the chance to inspect my own work after such a long time. You know, this lure has been sealed with propionate, soaked it for 48 hours in a thin mix, and dipped it later in a thicker mix for about 10 times, primed, painted it, and has 3 epoxy top coats, and it's virtually unharmed. So I'm thinking some people on the German forum said I should keep it because it might bring me luck, or I'm also thinking I should refurbish it and reuse it again. Anyway, it's just a seldom occasion that you get your own lure back after such a long period of time, and I thought I should share it on my my YouTube channel. Okay, wishing you a happy new year and a fishy new year. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. Goodbye.